I'm gonna bring you to this island, and I'm gonna let you run, and we're gonna come hunt you. Like they had, remember that one movie that never came out where they had the elites that owned that island, they brought the people over there and they was hunting them, but it never came out though.
Yeah. No, you're talking about like from the Zodiac, that movie Zodiac?
It's a couple of them. I remember there's a specific one they brought out where it was like
been a lot of movies.
Yeah, there was a woman in the trailer, but they had kidnapped a bunch of people, brought them to the island. It was like, look.
No, that came out. It's called Fuck. It ended up coming out.
Oh, did okay? I didn't know
it came out. I forgot the name of it, but yeah.
But look it up.
Damn, I gotta get the name of it.
So it says these are all attacks of the devil to show you who's gonna be the main commodity for this stuff. It's Jake.
It's Jake.
You so-called Negro, not you Native Americans.
Yeah.
Because who do you think the only one that's being persecuted? Because it's more than just Israelite so-called migrants over here. Like we said, why aren't they going after the so-called Ukrainian, South African,
the Japanese, the Chinese,
other white so-called immigrants?
Ishmael ass over illegal. The Indians over here illegal than a motherfucker.
They starting to come at them a little bit.
No, they're doing that now. He's coming after everybody.
Yeah, not everybody but Edomites.
Yeah, but Edomites.
Yeah.
All right, Ishmael, Moabites, Hamites. All right.
And then it kept making the mention of condemned. And what is he saying? Yo, if you're a criminal, and that word criminal, he's using it in a very broad sense.
Yeah.
Because they're going to end up widening what the definition of a criminal is.
Hey, can you look this up for me real quick too? I saw it earlier. They're saying the budget that they spending for ICE, it outnumbers like the Russian military.
It outnumbers the military budget.
So that show you where this place is headed, man. We are in that police state now.
Yeah, they base all these ICE things. That's another word for martial law concentration camp. That's all.
That's it, man. It's happening.
Right, and there's a quote from Sopranos: billions of dollars are invested, and it was speaking specifically on the Fed, but in the application to ICE, billions of dollars are being invested on ICE. One day they're gonna want to return on that investment.
Facts.
They're not putting that money in that pool for no reason.
Exactly.
And we see the discussions that's been amongst the church, DARPA, Palantir. The consolidation of all this data and metadata for the usage of creating that police state and advancing martial law. We're here, man.
That's what this is about. That's why Lori Loomer said, one of the Trump advisors, she said the alligators are going to eat about 65 million meals. And you look up the population of Hispanics is 65 million Hispanics.
They be mocking Jake.
And they don't have to never talk about some alligator lives matter. So they're showing you as mocking Jake too, so-called Negro.
Yep.
But I got that definition for you.
Yep.
So it says, so this is off of Newsweek.com. It says ICE budget now bigger than most of the world's military.
Exactly. So what is that about? It's all about trying to set up this police state.
That's it.
That's what this is about. Global surveillance, man. Palantir and all these things. That's what this is about, man. This police state, man. Right in your face, man. That big, beautiful bill was all to defund all these different programs and put majority of the money into this damn spending on setting up this police state, man. Global surveillance. Mainly here in America.
That's it.
It says the Senate has passed a bill making immigration and customs enforcement the United States' largest interior law enforcement agency, with funding for Donald Trump's immigration enforcement agenda higher than most of the world's military, including Israel.
Yeah.
It says pending its passage in the House of Representatives, Trump's bill could mean a massive increase in ICE funding as part of the immigration enforcement agenda worth $150 billion over 4 years.
Yep.
And this goes into what we did the lesson on, where they said this is just the first wave.
Yep.
That second wave is going to be these bounty hunters starting to come in, and they're going to have their way with you people, man. They're not going to have no laws to restrict them from doing anything like that.
Yeah, and that's part of what you seen that in Purge. With the militia groups and things like that. That's what they're about to start ushering out. Because even right now, a lot of these guys are saying they're ICE are really not ICE, man. Right. That's why they got the mask up, because they really getting a certain amount of money on Jake when they turn him in.
Yeah, that was just weekend workers, just locals, redneck,
KKK.
Proud Boys and all that other shit. You got that.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 10 and verse 5.
And this is all the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shah. This is the anger of the Lord at the end of the day. Because the Lord is angry with you tribes, man. Now he's putting the spirit on Esau, Edom to come down on y'all wicked ass. Because y'all not actually taking heed what the men of the Lord are saying. And we're warning you before the sword is being brought forth, man. But you're not taking heed, man. You got
Isaiah 10:5. Oh, Assyria, the rod of my anger.
Who's the Assyrian, man? The so-called white man, Esau Edom. He's the Assyrian, the modern day Assyrian in his times, man. He's the one with the sword. He was blessed with the sword, man. Keep going.
And the staff in their hand is my indignation.
And the staff in their hand is my indignation, man. Indignation goes back to righteous anger. This is the anger of Yahweh Shemel Shai that's on the so-called white man. That's why he's going to execute judgment of the Lord, man. All these things you're seeing taking place is of the Lord, man. These concentration camps, it's ICE, all these things is being ushered out. It's of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Why? Because you Negro, Latino, and Native Americans don't want to take heed to what he's saying, man. You're not trying to hearken to the word, man. Keep going.
I also want to add on that, all you people out there in Hollywood, where you get white man out of Syria? That's the way you got to repent and come back and get the milk.
Yeah, it's representation.
Yeah, they don't know. They'll just say we cherry picking it. And that don't say American all that. No, that's right.
And the parables and similitudes scripture talk about.
That's right.
You gotta have the spirit to know what applies.
Yeah, because when you look at what's being done today, they're coming in the same spirit the Assyrians came when they sacked Israel before, man.
Yeah. And part of the when you look it up, part of the Assyrians part of the torture methods was to gouge out the eyes, cut off hands.
Yep.
You see that? And it's the shit that these devils that they've been doing to us.
Yep.
Since we brought over here, go ahead.
They said the Assyrians were very cruel.
Yeah.
If this not cruelty, what we're seeing out of
come
Esau
on,
now?
man.
Yep. Get that.
Yeah, there was a video the nigga got this big ass alligator from the swamp that they're gonna put into the alligator Alcatraz, man. This shit was fucking huge.
These alligators do like 500, 600.
And it's all and it was so fucked up. And it's already flooding over there. So when it really start getting a low land and start flooding, you don't think they're gonna
let them drown.
They're gonna come up
No,
out
they're
the
gonna come
water.
out the water and start going up in them damn camps, man.
Ain't no bars holding them from getting in there.
Nope.
And then if you try to run, it says alligators and pocket snakes, pythons, and shit.
All set up on purpose.
And an alligator can climb a damn fence.
Yeah, alligator they can open doors. Down the Florida, starting videos of them. You looking outside, there's an alligator on your front porch.
Hey,
You know what?
I was gonna say they already, tossing Jake, hog tying Jake, and tossing him off the damn planes, man.
Yeah,
into the water, into the ocean.
Yeah, this man is
That's
cruel.
cool. Yeah, that's cool, man.
This is what Isaiah 10:6. I will send him against a hypocritical nation.
And that's you nigga Latino Native Americans and Spanish, man. You a bunch of goddamn hypocrites, man. You say you listen, you say you love the Lord, but your actions you deny the Lord. You don't want to take heed to what the Lord say do. You want to do what you want to do, man. So when the Lord is bringing his anger upon the so-called, he justifies his anger through the so-called white man. Hey, we're all for it, man, because this is the judgment, man. That's why the Lord said what? The time of Jacob's trouble, man. This is the time the Lord is bringing forth trouble to you tribes, man.
If I can add one more point onto that, because this is what the apostles were saying years ago. These judgments and stuff that we're seeing, these concentration camps, guess what those are? Those are concentration camps. These are all for the wicked.
Yep.
You know, the Lord's gonna have these judgments come upon you wicked niggas, man. Getting eaten by alligators, sharks, and bears, man.
Yep.
Wherever else they got you doing, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 10:6. I will send him against a hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge.
Yeah, and the Lord's giving him a charge, man. The Lord's putting the spirit on Esau Edom because he's forcing his hand and bringing this new world order. Just go ahead and start killing you, man. Get you out the fucking way. That's what's part of the Georgia Guidestones. The Georgia Guidestones was to turn basically 8 billion people down to 500 million. And majority of that's you Israelites, man.
Right.
And he's already starting on that agenda right now. Right here, what is called depopulation, man. Keep going.
I give him a charge and to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets.
And that, just like he did back there in the time of the good old days, the KKK. This is coming back, man. This is coming back. And your so-called "Make America Great Again," that's what he means by that, man. Your concentration camps, your so-called immigration camps that they're setting up.
Right.
That's what a lot of you Jakes is about to be in, man.
Because everything that you're seeing Trump bringing in, the big beautiful bill, and all this, is to make Edomites over Jake again, man.
Yep.
You niggas have no point of trying to be on the same level as Edomites now. No, they're trying to move all the help programs they set up for you out the way, all right? All the research and funding they put over you out the way, all that shit, man. You're gonna be put back on the bottom where they look at you. Yeah, that's why scientific racism and everything else is coming back, man.
Yeah, we told you this shit for years. We told you when this slogan first came out, we told you the energy, the spirit that was behind it, man. Now look, it's playing out. We told you niggas this, man.
Ain't that what's happening now? Finding Jake hanging up in trees, holiday committing suicide. Come on, man.
You know?
This is Isaiah chapter 19. Oh!
Hey, Shalom, brother.
Isaiah 19 and verse 4. And the Egyptian will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord.
Yeah, that's your boy DJ Trump, man.
Going crazy.
He's going crazy. He's on a rampage, as they say, man. He's non-stop, can't stop, man. Diddy bopping on you niggas when he signed that shit, man.
Right.
He's not gonna stop. He's not gonna stop, man. He's in a position of that cruel Lord.
Yeah, he stop, won't stop.
And he's not gonna stop because the Lord put the spirit on, as we just read in Isaiah the 10th chapter, man.
Yeah.
That's his anger that he has on this devil, man.
Yeah.
And he's not gonna stop. He's gonna keep coming up with more draconian measures.
We told you niggas that these Edomites was gonna take it there, man.
Yeah.
And they taking it there. Right?
You thought, Jake, that's your problem. You thought it was a fucking game, man. You thought it was a game. Now he's showing you his true horns, man. That he never fucking liked you, man. And we're with it, man.
Isaiah 19 and 4. And the Egyptian will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them.
Fierce king should rule over them, man. Who's in that position right now of a king? Donald Trump. He's the king of Babylon, man.
He said that.
Yeah.
In the Time magazine, nigga had the crown on.
Yeah.
You know?
All hail the king.
All hail the king. He's showing himself to be that tyrant, that dictator that he told people. That's the thing. Talking about always brings that point up. The Lord is giving you what you wanted.
Yeah.
You wanted Biden. Biden came and fucked the country up. Now Trump's coming in to so-called clean it up, but he's gotten to the point to where he's gotten to the point to where he's showing you what he said. He said he's going to bring back public execution. Doing it. He said he's going to become a tyrant to where he's probably going to be the last president in office.
You said that.
We can see him doing that shit.
You don't have to vote again after this. That's what he said. You don't have to vote again. This is it. You don't have to vote again after this. He said that shit.
Yeah.
And when people, it went right over people's head. We through the man of the Lord, we're like, yeah, this might be it, because this nigga's setting up agendas where he can stay in office, man. So boom, this is what he's doing, man.
I had something real quick, you know, just tying into what brothers are saying as far as these agendas and laws and legislation that's being set up to pretty much bottleneck Jake to be, you know, pretty much further disenfranchised in this system. Which is 1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 9. For I think that the Most High have sent forth us the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. Because when you consider the times before where Jake would turn the shoulders, that's because they felt that they had other options available. But now with Jake being completely disenfranchised and not having anything to turn to, what are you going to do? With these things that are being instituted and they're on the books to come down quick, there's billions of dollars being poured into this infrastructure to be enacted quick. What are you going to do? You know? They will have to look to the truth. If they're sensible, right? But the 2/3 ain't going to do that. It says in the latter, for we are made a spectacle unto the world and to angels and to men. So, you know, these people are viewing us as a spectacle, excuse me, right? But when the word of Yahweh Bashim Shai is accomplished, pursuing to Ezekiel 33 and 33, excuse me, they're going to know that a prophet has been among them. Because everything that we're discussing, everything that brothers have been discussing for years is coming to pass.
Yeah, because like the elder said, everything that we've been saying for a long time, all the words that we've been proclaiming is being made manifest right before us, man. World War III, the MOTB, Jacob's trouble, man. The sword being sharpened, man. Legislation that was gonna bring forth draconian measures. All these things we've been speaking on for a long time. Hey, it's here. It ain't. You can't even. It's so clear. You can't deny it no more, man. These people are really about to see very troublesome times. They're gonna see martial law very, very soon, man. And they think it's a joke, but we already seeing how he's put with the spending coming with ICE, man. ICE is nothing but a code word for martial law. That's all it is, man. Martial law, police state, global surveillance. That's all it is, man. And he's using it with these buzzwords, man.
Yeah, 2 Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them in a latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Yep.
So as we talk about ICE and all these government agencies, there's a lot of icky, dirty, low-down stuff going to be done to the children of Israel because they walked in great pride. They only just grab you, snatch you up now. Just wait for the king, the unwise king, give them the okay, man. They don't be beating you with buildings, shooting every damn thing else, throwing you down the hill.
They're doing it now, man. They're not gonna tell you they're doing that on the media.
Yeah.
And like you were talking about on the rest of the kids, and you got you name it, the fake ICE agents, the ones that's not officially work. They rape the women and all that. They're not gonna put that in the media though. You know?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of shit that's gonna go unreported.
Right.
Especially when they have you off them cameras in them private prisons.
Because
come on, man.
This ain't nothing new. I'll bring out the example. They did this during Katrina. When there was that media blackout down in Louisiana when that shit happened, they was doing the same thing, self-deputizing themselves, going down there and hunting niggas and killing niggas, man.
Oh, that's spirit. Let me get that real quick. Oh, you let me get that.
God. This is Lamentations 4 and verse 18. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
It's spirit. And these Edomites are hunting Jake down. It's a game. Hey, they smiling and laughing about it. Look, we got the alligator prisons and shit. You know, we rounding 200,000, 500,000 here. We're gonna try to clear 1 million a year.
Yeah, because there's
You know?
so many immigrants, even with the Trump card, that's gonna take them some years to fulfill this.
And they're boasting in that shit.
Yeah.
See, that go back to what I read earlier with that damnation as beastus. Because it said another alternate form of that was the ventionis, which means hunts.
See?
So
Spirit.
this is Nero is doing his role all over again, man.
Yep.
Hey, rock day out, rock day out.
That's
We at it. We here with it.
We close.
Yes.
We very close, man.
This is Lamentations 4 and 18. God, it says, they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
Yeah, in the 2/3. You know, hey, serious judgments, man. Ezekiel the 21st chapter. The sword is being furbished and made ready. Right? Shit is about to get outlandishly real, man.
Ew.
It's gonna get ill out here, man. We told y'all, man. The niggas laughed about it. Oh, y'all just a bunch of conspiracy theorists. Y'all a bunch of fear mongers. Now look at you, man. And these devils, they openly telling you. They're not even hiding this shit.
In fact, they're showing you that they have merch. They have merch for the alligator outfit
Selling
fans,
caps
bro.
and t-shirts, man. You know?
If that ain't telling you enough, man, the blue lives matter, the white lives matter, the every turn to where they're showing you they don't care about you niggas.
That's it.
How much more is it gonna take for you niggas to realize this man's the devil?
Man. Got any more? Nah, let me get that Jeremiah.
God. This is Jeremiah 4 and 14. O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness,
Yep.
that thou mayest be saved.
Yeah, it's time to come out. It's time to come out of the ways of Babylon. It's time to put this shit to the side, man. All right, it's time to repent and seek the Lord. All right, that's all that matters right now, man. What the hell you got going on in your life? All right, what you doing in this world? That don't mean shit. This world about to crash and burn, man. All right, you little FRNs, your bag, you got your little job. Hey, you see that the job security is out there. It's on the up. Right? AI taking over.
Yep.
Niggas is getting fired. It's hard to find work. It's hard to maintain the bills and the rent. You see? So the security is done for, man. How about the Lord, man?
That big beautiful bill is about to be a lot of jobs lost, a lot of healthcare lost. A lot of people gonna be in shambles, man.
Yeah.
Which is gonna lead to people taking matters in their own hands.
That's it.
That's what they want, man.
Yeah.
That's why they're upping up. They're putting the funding into ICE, man. Because there's gonna be a lot of people without jobs, man.
Yeah. And society about to beat Jake ass, man.
Yep.
Go ahead,
God.
This look.
God. Jeremiah 4 and 14. O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness, that thou mayest be saved.
And thou mayest be saved. Go ahead.
How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee?
Exactly, man. How long are you gonna think you in America? All right, that you equal with these Edomites, man. That they actually care about you.
Cut it out.
All right. Hey, the Edomite that I do the lessons on, right? When he did the statistics, what did he say? It was like 63%. These Edomites, they're with the mindset of Trump right now, man.
Yeah.
Showing you that they never cared about you people in this sign, man.
Because they know they know they know that they're the minority.
Yeah.
Esau knows he's a minority. The nigga Latino American's been a majority. That's why he lies on the census. He knows he's a minority. He's trying to get America back into that state, man, with the baby boomers and shit.
Yeah.
That shit dead, man.
Yeah,
That's over with, man. Cause y'all dying more than y'all procreating, man.
That's it.
Yeah, and just to add, that's the reason why they're coming out with that black fatigue. You know what I'm saying? They're really just tired of Jake in general.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why they're for Trump. They're with this whole getting rid of Hispanics, getting rid of all these so-called immigrants. Really, Esau's the main immigrant. Coming over here, stealing the land, taking everything. But yet you got the nerve to exile the people that are indigenous to this land.
That's it. That's right. The audacity. Go ahead.
The audacity, right? Jeremiah 4:15, it says, "For a voice declared from Dan, and publisheth affliction from Mount Ephraim. Make ye mention to the nations, behold, publish against Jerusalem, that watchers come from a far country and give out their voice against the cities of Judah."
Yeah, the scouts, really going back to the prophets, man. The Lord set his prophets up to warn you of these times that we live in right now, man. The dangers that lie ahead. Okay? The death that's coming. Go ahead.
Verse 17, "As keepers of a field, they are against her round about, because she has been rebellious against me, saith the Lord Yahweh."
Right, so now the Lord has these things prepared for you. Hey, the scriptures say, "Have the evil been done in the city, and I, the Lord, have not done it?" This is all the doing of the Lord. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse
See,
18,
this is what Serapis Christos, Cesare Borgia got you. This is what Catholicism and Saint Mary got you, man. Santa Maria and shit.
It puts you more in a dead state. Now you fall from your power. You don't have no mindset of really understanding what's going on. You're confused.
Yeah, that's why the Lord said you add sinner to sin.
Yeah.
Because you cover yourself with a covering, but not in His Spirit.
That's right.
This is what the church got you. This is what the Catholic Church got you. All right, these different philosophy, these idols that you worship. This is where it all led to. This is where it all led you to judgment, man. Go ahead.
verse 18, "Thy way and thy doings have procured these things
Yeah,
unto thee."
see thy ways and thy doings have procured these things unto you. You brought this on yourself. That's what the Lord is saying. Go ahead.
It says, this is thy wickedness, because it is bitter, because it reacheth unto thine heart."
Woo, man, Jake is fully corrupted. Isaiah the 1st chapter. Right? Why would he stricken you anymore? All you're going to do is continue to rebel more and more. Go ahead.
May I read this in the NLT, verse 18?
Yeah, you got it.
Jeremiah 4:18 in the NLT, it says, "Your own actions have brought this upon you."
Take accountability, Jake. Take accountability.
That's it, man.
You've done this to yourself, man. The Lord gave you the rundown. You've done it to yourself.
That's it.
Showing you are the same people. That was back in the time of Moses, man.
Yeah.
Time of Noah.
Yep.
Time of Lot. The time of Yahweh. These are same spirits, man. That won't fucking listen, man. Hard-headed.
It says, "This punishment is bitter, piercing you to the heart."
Woo, hey, the Lord said this punishment is bitter. Where are we at?
America.
Ooh,
Yeah.
man, the land of bitterness.
Yeah, America. That word literally goes into bitter. Man.
Come on, man. These judgments are bitter.
Yep.
Hey, remember before all of this shit started, when they first started rounding migrants up, what they doing at the borders, man? They had niggas up in dog kennels and shit.
Yeah. Man,
Wrapped in aluminum foil and shit.
Had a boil on the board.
Come on, man.
Little baby.
Bringing little kids to trial that couldn't even speak English, man.
And that was his first term.
That was the first term.
That was the first term with Trump, man.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Hey, this shit is real bitter out here, Jake.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 19, my bowels, I am pain.
Yep.
At my very heart. My heart maketh a noise in me. I cannot hold my peace, because thou hast heard, O my soul, the sound of the trumpet, the alarm of war.
Yeah. See, the prophets, man.
Yep.
We represent the sound of the trumpet. We're giving you the alarm of war, man.
Yeah.
These Edomites have officially declared war on your ass, man.
They've been waging war.
And you don't even see it, man.
And that's
It's
how
outward now.
yeah, it's outward, and Jake don't even care.
Yeah.
So that's why when these niggas get slaughtered, we like, hey, so be it.
But see, what it is Jake is just lying down.
That's it.
They're giving themselves over to be murdered.
Yeah. And they've been led to the slaughter, man.
That's it.
And that's leading to all these damn churches and false leaders
That's
and
it.
these damn false idols, man. This is why they've been led to the slaughter.
And thank you, Martin Luther King.
Yep.
Thank you, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, all these leaders before they was telling you we need to integrate. We all one. No. If Esau's actions ain't showing you by now that equality bullshit narrative, that shit is gone, bro.
That's it.
These Edomites are telling you they are the superior race.
They are.
They're
They
God,
telling you.
man.
His scientific racism is back.
Right.
You know, keep
And
going.
it's being enforced through AI.
That's it. A little bit more.
Jeremiah 4:20. Destruction upon destruction is cried.
Destruction upon destruction is cried out, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, for the whole land is spoiled. Suddenly are my tents spoiled, and my curtains in a moment.
Man, keep going.
Verse 21.
Jake don't understand the wrath of the Lord about to bring, man. Go
Tents,
ahead.
all the different tribes.
God. Verse 21. How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet?
Exactly. That's the question we're posing to you people. How long are you going to hear the standard? How long are you going to listen to what we're saying and there's not any action, not being spiritually proactive? Nope. Jake is just standing, sitting ducks.
Yeah.
Real quick, Mama.
You know?
If I grab it real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and punish.
There you go.
What you just said, to the T.
Prudent man.
Man of
Prudent,
wisdom.
a man of wisdom, a man of understanding.
We can see how this devil's moving. So, in our effort to stay in front of this man, we run into Yahweh Shem Lord. Psalm 140 and 1.
Yep.
Preserve me from the evil man,
Yep.
hide me from the violent man.
Yep.
You niggas is going to him with the hand down and hand like the monkey. When the monkeys are trying to submit themselves, they come out with the hands out. The monkey can do the hand thing, show you, I submit to you. Well, that's what you're doing. And Esau is shooting your ass when you do that, dummy.
Yeah, yeah. But the scriptures also say a wicked man understand not judge me.
Yeah.
The 2/3
Exactly.
are wicked, man. This is why they don't understand. They don't understand that you're in a time of judgment.
They don't understand that this is the Lord's anger on Esau, man.
This is Genesis 49:9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouches as a lion. And as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Yeah, that's the spirit of Jake right now. Laying down, submitted.
Well, we say that's the spirit of Northern Kingdom.
That-
That's what we're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
We saying, hey, Levi ain't playing. Levi ain't playing with ice, bro.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
they trying to go get them, and they got their ass whooped, man.
Yeah.
And that's just gonna lead to more until the ice get killed, and then we're gonna see Esau turn on people more.
Yeah, civil unrest.
That's gonna lead to civil unrest.
This was going to activate it. This deportation shit, snatching Jacob like that, this got to activate that
Right.
shit,
They're
man.
gonna be grabbing them at random spots, man.
Yeah, because what's gonna happen? Northern Kingdom ain't gonna do shit till Judah do something.
Yeah.
Till the Southern Kingdom do something. That's when they're gonna turn up, man.
Yeah.
But right now they're docile.
Yeah.
So they'll take. Hey, we're gonna go out and get snatched up. They're giving themselves. Trump giving them all this money to self-deportate and all
Yeah.
that. They're gonna allow that until some shit really pop with Judah, and then that's when they're gonna fight back.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, you know, the Haitians, Levi, they liars, man.
They crazy.
So,
Don't pound niggas.
so they lied on the rouse the old lion, man.
Yeah. Let Big Mama get snatched up.
Oh yeah, hey,
Oh, yeah.
Jake gonna go there.
It's
Jake
over
gonna-
with.
But the thing also,
You have to switch.
even though that's the thing too, that's one thing that Esau knows when Jake was going in the hood trying to grab niggas. Niggas can't shoot, but niggas got guns, and they know that shit. Niggas got the strap, so it's gonna lead to something like that
Yeah.
when somebody, mom or somebody get grabbed up or get shot with the ice, and niggas gonna start
They gonna
shooting.
crash
their ass.
out.
Somebody well known and like.
Anytime
That's what's gonna start.
yeah, they gonna start shooting their ass.
Family matriarch.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it. We got one more. You got some more? You got go ahead.
God. So Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me.
Yep.
They are silent children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Right, so this is going back to what the brother was saying earlier. Brother Lamar was going into, man, how Jake just don't consider. Our people are a foolish people. Down to the so-called Negro, down to the so-called Mexican, man. Have no knowledge, man. Still trusted in America, man. Still believe in this fucking place, man. Well, this place has showed you over and over again that it despises your ass, man. You know? And it's like I said in my lesson, it's a damn shame that it had to get to this point for Jake to finally see that this man was the devil.
American Dream is a nightmare now. In case
It's been a nightmare.
in case y'all didn't know.
But Jake is gonna wake up to that rude awakening soon, man. Because as the American dream, if you can't see it already, it's gone. You know, so as Jake continues to catch this hell and hell increases more and more, reality's gonna set in, man.
Yep.
And that's why I said you're gonna have that rude awakening. But by then it's gonna be too late.
You got more?
That was it. Go ahead.
No, hold that. Then let me read it.
So 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High.
Right.
And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
The Lord is letting loose on Israel now through Esau, like it says in Psalm 17 and 13 and 14. Hey, the wicked, which is the sword of the Most High, which is men on the earth that the Lord is using to bring forth his anger, all right? He's starting at the wicked of his people.
Right.
Okay? So if the Lord is being terrible to his own people, how much more the heathen would? Because Jake started to realize, it was like, look, we've already had our trouble. Jake's trouble happened in, 16, whatever the fuck they said.
Right.
If this shit is going on with Jake now, how much more does the Lord turn from Jacob's trouble to Esau's trouble? And the heathen. He start putting his scope on them.
Yeah.
You know? So now we just watching our people get fucked up because it's overdue. 2/3 need to go. You know?
This is the book of Ezekiel, 7th chapter. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord, power unto the land of Israel, and end. The end is come upon the four corners of the land.
And that's what we've been telling you, Chase, man. This is the end of Esau's reign, man. So while you're seeing the Esau Edom's reign, he's showing his horns, man. He's showing you that his true hatred. And the Lord is also showing you that this is the time where his beloved son is on the way back, man. These are the prophecies. When you read that 24th chapter, man.
Ezekiel 7 verse 3. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations.
And this is what you see it taking place, man. This is the judgment of the Lord, man. What you see all these Jakes getting grabbed up, put on alligator Alcatraz, and all these various new concentration camps that they're ushering out, man. That's the judgment of the Lord, man. The Lord ain't forgot about your witness in this life and your past life, man. Nobody gets away from how. Nobody gets away from Yahweh Shemal Shah, man.
Now you're reaping what you sown. You did all this wickedness, and you've openly declared that Esau Edom is your God, man.
Yep.
All right? Jake was begging Biden, begging Trump to fix things. Well, the Lord is like, look, I'm going to give you over to this true Lord, and he's going to show you where you made your mistake at and trust in him.
You wanted the king, right?
Yep.
Ezekiel 7 and 4. And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity.
Nope, and the Lord ain't having no pity on you, Jakes, man. Bodies getting dumped off planes and shit. Hey, the Lord don't care. It is what it is, man. Throwing you in the fucking goddamn all these different concentration camps and shit, man. Shooting your ass down in the streets, man. That's the judgment of Yahweh Shemal Shah, man. The Lord ain't having no pity on you, Jakes, man. That's why, because you didn't consider, man. Keep going.
Ezekiel 7 and 4. And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity.
Yeah, and that's why you're seeing Jake getting grabbed up at graduations, getting the job. Like, you had the video at the construction site chasing his car around.
Yeah.
Niggas go in there to try to get a job, and they got to run for their life.
Yep.
You know, motherfuckers in the house scared to go outside.
They was damn ordering food just to grab this car.
Yeah, and Uber Eats was partnering with ICE, man, getting people, man.
Yep.
You thinking you ordering a goddamn McDouble from McDonald's, your ass getting sent to alligator Alcatraz, man.
Yep.
Nigga running from food trucks.
All that. Bro, you ain't safe nowhere.
Nope.
Hey, all these jobs that's goddamn going out of business because they ain't got workers coming in and working because they scared they gonna get deported.
Yep. That's all part of the big beautiful deal.
That's all the Lord's cruelty because of your disobedience, man. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 7 and 4. And my eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee. And you shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, in the midst of all this, what's still happening? Jake's still praying to Jesus, still praying to Santa Maria, still praying to all these other idols and gods, not even giving the Lord a consideration. They're not even asking why. They're going right to what they trusted in already, man.
They're not even asking why are we praying to all these different gods. Somebody got to be wrong. Ain't nobody trying to do no investigation. Nothing. Not come to the men of the Lord where they seem to be knowledgeable. Let's act. They're not doing any of that. You're just going by your own vain opinion, man.
Yeah. So it's going to be flooded out here.
Yeah. Ezekiel 7 and 5. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem power. And evil, and only evil, behold, is come.
And guess what? It's getting worse. It's It's only going to intensify from here, man. Go ahead.
And end is come. The end is come.
The end of what? The end of this place, America, Babylon the Great, man. All right, the system. Because what Esau is going to do is shut this way of life down and bring in his new way of life, which is total control. No freedom. All right? They're going to own you. They already own you, but they're going to own your spirit. You heard what Peter Thiel said. He said, well, hey, we're going past transsexuals and training. We're looking to change your soul. We're trying to transcend nature, man. Which that's the beast system. Real quick, somebody give me Revelation 13 and 15.
Yeah, this nigga literally has a what's the guy? Alex Jones, Skull and Bones, prison plan.
Yeah.
That's literally what he's achieving right now. He's going to do that through this technology here, man.
Yeah, when you read that, go into the mirror.
AI, the chip.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15.
14.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 14. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Right, now go into that word miracle. Because like you said, he's trying to transcend nature. That's why he's rewriting the world in his own image, man.
It says a sign, a mark, a token. It says a sign of what is that?
Prodigy.
It says a sign of prodigy, a protein, an unusual.
Transcending.
Kind of says transcending the common course of nature.
Right. So this
He
man
literally said that.
He said he's trying to change the souls, man. He wants to rewrite humanity in their image, making everybody merge with machines, man. All right? This is these people in power that nobody elected, but somehow running the world, man.
Yeah. Hey, pull this up real quick. It just came out today. Another point to add on what you said. They already they can make artificial eggs and sperm. That just came out today. Pull that up. So again, adding on to Priest Elmowan's point, this man is literally, he has the power on the left-hand side to attempt to transcend nature. Gene-edited human beings, all right? GMO humans, all right?
Chimeras. That's literally what they was described. That's a chimera.
Oh, pull it back up. Right, I just want to read it real quick. Right, so this came out today, but here's an AI overview. All right. Matter of fact, let me just find an article real quick. So it says, here we go. This is from 2023, but they just brought it back out. It says, and they're doing it now. It says, startup aims to make lab-grown human eggs, transforming options for creating families. See that? And they can make artificial sperm too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, make your own babies.
Yeah, as they told
Designer babies.
you, like in Demolition Man, all right, they're able to do away with sex.
Yeah.
Because like you said, they're doing it now because they if you want to have twins, right, they can implant the embryo with another seed, so that way you can have another baby inside with that other baby, man. All right, like I said, the designer babies, you can make them whatever race you want.
Yep.
How they can determine how tall or how smart, whatever.
The color of their eyes.
All that. This is them lying wonders, man.
Yeah, this man playing God, man.
You know, they remind me of the last Superman movie. They had them, they called them, it was a chamber. They designed a baby. The little robot would go get the baby, plug it out, and they would grow to be a soldier or whatever.
They had that in the Matrix, right?
The Matrix.
Yeah, where they had the whole thing of
The cells where everybody was there, they take them out, unplug them, and then dump them out or whatever.
this man got to be stopped, man.
There's so many different types of people. That was it.
Yeah, but that's good. I gotta watch that. But what you saying? That's how they want it. 'Cause you share society now.
Right.
They allow who can go into what field. There's like everybody can't be no goddamn entertainer. Everybody can't be an athlete. Everybody can't be a newscaster or a movie star, whatever. So they allow the certain ones to do that, and the rest of them usually gonna be regular workers. You know, they like in Dark City. Dark City, they show you that when that movie is the elites, which is the alien people that's in the background. The city's always in nighttime, and then when midnight hits, everybody goes to sleep, and they go and change everybody's lives up.
That's what they really want to do. They got it in all their movies.
Right.
Yeah, whatever what you got.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he have done power to, so like he said, which he have power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by that sword and did live.
Right, because what Esau has done, you know, they've revived that ancient Roman way and brought it back in a technological way.
Yeah.
So now we are witnessing a technological Tower of Babel being built, man.
That's it.
You know, because like Noah Yuval Harari said, but how you say his name? You know, he was like, we have something that the ancient dictators of old didn't have.
He said they got the power now.
They have the power to do that. So the world domination is literally in their hands right now, man. But the thing about it is the Most High is not going to allow them to accomplish that fully.
Yeah. That's the fullness of his sufficiency.
That's
Job,
right.
the 20th chapter. Can somebody get that real quick? Because I make mention about that a lot. But the parallels are there. At the height of his pride, at the height of his enterprise, destruction is at his fucking door. All right, we're already approaching the 250th year of America's inception or whatnot. You know, next year, right? But look how close we are, man. You know, all these things is going on in the heavens, things that are playing out on the earth. You know, the wars, return to the Lord,
How the days are being shortened.
how the days are being shortened. It's all there, man. You got it, bro.
God, this is Job 20 and verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Who shall be in straits? The Edomite, so-called white man, is going to be in straits, man. All right, a position of difficulty, man, leading to destruction. Go ahead.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Yep.
He gone.
Yeah, all in Jake. Hey, the Lord is going to allow Jake to get his in. You know, 2/3, man. Because when you go into that word wicked, I believe it goes into the laborers, right? You know. Go ahead. And these other nations too, pursuing the Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, verses like 7 on down. The Lord said that since you went around the earth spoiling, now you should be the spoiler. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Right, so let's go into that. Right when he's about to fill his belly, what's going on right now? The height of the AI, the AGI. Peter Thiel talking about we want to transcend nature. We want to take over the soul. Police state.
So how they wrap a crashing system.
Yeah.
Bring in and usher in this social credit system.
Exactly. Universal basic income, the chip.
Yep.
We're literally living at the point where he's right about to fill his belly.
Yeah. He want to put up a dome and shit like
Come
that.
on, man.
These all the pride of Esau Edom trying to set this new world order.
Right. Look how these prophecies are playing out. We're right at the door of this thing, man. You got Jake giving up, quitting and shit, man.
Yeah.
Doing stupid shit.
Come on, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Finishing out Job 20 and 23, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
It shall rain it upon him while he is eating, man. That's the destruction. So right when he thinks he's about to really relish in that new world order, got everybody chipped up and all of that, the depopulation and all of that, hey, that's when the destruction is going to hit. Keep going now.
Job 20 and 24, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Yeah, them ICBMs. All right? Because he's not going to escape. The only ones that's going to escape are the elites, because they're being preserved for the captivity in the kingdom of heaven. All right? When the elect come down, after that new heaven and new earth is established, and we come down out of them chariots, all right, to establish order in the earth, man, we're going to round up. The Lord said we're going to be fishers turned to hunters. All right? Keep going.
It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yet the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him.
Terrors are upon him, man. This is why they're scrambling. Right? They're fighting for that position of power.
They already building up their escape.
Yeah, all of that, man. They're having these summit meetings and shit. They're trying to really figure this thing out because they know that what? He had but a short time. You get that too.
Yeah, his hand is being forced.
That's it.
The Most High is
Forcing his hand, man. Hey, the Lord about to checkmate this nigga, man.
And that's true that the most forcing hand, because look, that article came out how 24-hour days are about to be a thing of the past.
That's it.
The earth is spinning at such a rapid rate to where the Lord is forcing this man to do what he has to do, man.
Yeah.
Because the Lord is getting ready to bring forth his end so that the world can get back to the state it needs to be in.
Yeah, man. These devils is watching the heavens, the things that's going on in the universe and space. They're talking about 1,000-mile wide objects are hurtling into this solar system headed towards Earth. What is that? All right? Keep going out. Yeah, give me that, man. Because they know that the Lord and the angels are here, man. All right?
So in Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, both to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Yup.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
These Edomites know, man. These elites, these technocrats, all right, these people that are actually running the world right now, that's establishing the AI, that's getting ready to push the chip, all right, this beast system, they know that their time is short,
Yeah,
man.
they ain't got, that's why they sold Operation Warp Speed.
Come on, man.
They're still trying to hurry up and get shit in place, man. This is why they're trying to hurry up and they're doing everything and they're sloppy with it.
Very sloppy.
Yes, they're trying to hurry up and get things in place so they can hurry up and do this global reset.
That's it,
The
man.
reason why, because they're behind schedule.
Yeah, very.
They were planning on chipping people in the 90s and the 80s. And this technology's already been out, you know?
Right.
But Esau is running behind schedule because he sees that people are more aware than what he gives credit to.
Yeah.
Now, the majority of the population, these people are fucking dumb. He's not worried about them. It's the very few that know what's going on, man.
It was Agenda 2020.
Right.
All this, now we're in 2025. He's way behind.
Because all of the big, beautiful bill, which is nothing more, you run the chat, and the Build Back Better, which is nothing more than Project 2025, and
Project
all
2030.
2030, it's all the same shit, man. It's different names.
This book of Job, chapter 20, verse 5. That the triumphing of the wicked is short.
Yeah, the triumphing of the wicked is short, man. And you saying that, man. His rulership, his reign is short. It was only for a period of time.
Yeah.
Revelation 20 and 3, man.
Man, the season is almost over,
Yeah,
right?
that's a little season. It wasn't up but a couple hundred, a few hundred years for him to rule and go out and deceive the nations. This is what you're seeing, man. So now you're seeing the latter end of his rulership, man.
That's it.
So he's moving sloppy, man, because he's trying to hurry up and in his carnal mind get his birthright back. Man. Keep going.
And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment.
Enjoying the hypocrite, but for a moment, man. This is what you're seeing. You're seeing the last end of Esau Edom's rulership. You get that song from me?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10. Why standest thou afar off, O Lord Yahweh? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble?
Keep going.
The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
And that's what you see, man. The wicked in his pride, man. You see what's going on with ICE. You see what's going on with Esau Edom, all his hatred and things like that, all these agendas, but taking back the Medicaid and all these things. It's against the poor, man.
Yep.
It's against the Israelites at the end of the day, man. Keep
Yeah,
going.
they're the most effective by them. You know, because when you look at it, when she said that every time he does something that's like a dramatic change in society, he always makes reference that Jake is going to feel it the hardest.
Yeah.
He knows.
Jake is always the crash dummy, the test dummy, the guinea pig. Just like when the C-19 came.
Yep.
Who was the main target in that?
Yeah. They said it then. They said it like you said. They were like, you need to get this first. Keep going.
Psalms 10 and 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
Uh-huh.
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
And this is what's going to happen, man. He's going to be taking in the devices that he imagined, man. This is what's coming, man.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to fulfill this new world order, man. The Most High already got Esau even the trip back. Now you're seeing it being manifest right before us, man.
The thing is, the Most High already has his defeat written.
Yeah.
So though we're going through the process of him bringing in his system, we also got to remember that he's breaking the rules.
Yeah.
So that's the faith that we got to know that no matter how bad it's going to get, he's still going to lose, man.
And it's written for the saints to overcome the beast.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire.
Yeah, the wicked boasts of his heart's desire. They're openly telling you what they're about to do to the planet, what they're about to do to the people.
What Trump is literally telling you where everybody that's against, pretty much, he's saying without saying it, everybody that's against the small hats, they're pretty much going to be X'd out of the world.
Yep.
We see the WEF constantly say that.
Yep.
All right, that humans are going to be extinct by 2030. AI is going to replace everybody. he's making mention of all these things in code that essentially they're about to get rid of Israel. That's what they're saying without saying it. The real Israelites, they're going to remove them off the planet.
Yeah. Psalms 83.
Right.
That Israel be no more remembrance, man. That's the plan. That's the end goal. Pretty much Esau and the nations, man.
Because all of them have the same agenda. Because even when you look at them, when you look at the ones running their country, it's Amalek.
Yeah.
He's the one giving them the mind state to think like that. Now they have an instinctual hatred for our people, but they're all moving off the vibration of Esau.
Yeah, because it's Esau's roots.
He's the one he's spearheading.
Yeah,
Right.
This is world. You know, verse 4.
Psalms 10
I got you.
and verse 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in awe in his thoughts.
And you see that the way Esau's moving, man. The way the world's been ran, how everything's dying under this man rulership, man. Esau is far from the Most High. His thoughts is far from the Most High, man. He ain't thinking about the Lord. He's thinking about trying to usher in his new world order, man.
Right.
Which is gonna crumble, man. And this is why you're seeing the way things are going, because he know his end is at hand.
That these technocrats are telling you they don't need God anymore.
Yep. Oh.
They say, look, we surpassed the power of God. That's what they're telling you. Right? So look, that's the scripture right there.
We bring out that chat GPT that said that.
Yep. Give me Joel 5 and 12.
So putting back out when we went out in the lesson.
And get Isaiah 44, verse 25 in the NLT.
So it said, I put in chat, how are the technocrats that are pushing transhumanism, shaping society into a satanic dystopia, is merging man with machine, declaring war on God? I'm going to just read the Brock notes of it, but it says, who are the technocrats and what is transhumanism? Technocrats are the elite scientists, engineers, and bureaucrats who believe technology and data should govern society, not morality, tradition, or democracy.
Right.
And transhumanism is a movement that promotes enhancing human capabilities through AI, biotechnology, gene editing, cybernetics, and so on. So the point, it says that yes, they are declaring war on the Most High's design. They're committing blasphemy against creation. It says they're trying to bring in immortality about the Most High. That's one thing Peter Thiel also said was we're trying to change the soul so that immortality is a thing that's attainable now.
Yeah.
But as the guy that was interviewing, he said that immortality is through the Most High.
Yeah.
Christianity, which the real Christianity, which is the understanding of the Bible, teaches us that in order for us to get that immortality, we got to go through the Most High on the right hand. He's trying to bring that through the left hand by replacing the Most High and telling you that he's God and he's going to promise you life through what he's doing.
Exactly.
Which is wicked. But we're just going to go down to the key point. So it says, why is this a war on God? So it says God's design, God's design versus Satan's counterfeit. So it says the image of the Most High versus the image of the beast. All right, the Most High's design is spirit-led. Esau's design is AI and machine-led. All right, the Most High's design is through holiness. Esau's through transhuman perfection. Eternal life in Hamashiach versus synthetic immortality. Free will, which is no such thing as free will, it's the Most High's will, versus biometric control. And us being the temple of the Most High, they're trying to follow you and make you a hybrid man machine.
That's it.
And this is why the Lord said what? I said before thee life and death. Choose life that thou mayest live. The ways of Yahweh Bashem al Shah, pure, man. The ways of Esau Edom, which you just seen the brothers going into, that's death, man.
Right.
And that's what he's ushering out into the world, man.
And this is why the Lord said this, my friend. This is prayer of Azariah 9. It says, thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of God, and to an unjust king and the most wicked in all the world.
Man, and it's not the Borgia family, who are right back ruling with these so-called 13 bloodline known as the Prime family back in the ancient world. Because you got to think about through the spirit, these are the same ones that was ruling back in the time past, man. These Amaleks, man. These are that same spirit. He said lawless, man. These are beast-like people, man. They don't care about the humanity. They don't care about nobody but themselves, man.
Northern families.
Yeah, them was demons, man. You watched that movie with the new Denzel movie. You seen how they was thinking? Yeah, they was fucking bug outs, man. fuck setting up a monkey to be the goddamn leader and shit. Like that's a Edomite,
Yeah,
though.
man.
Esau do shit
These
like
people
that.
drink with power, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And that shows you that these niggas don't know what they talk about, because they said that when you have all the money in the world, you become bored with life. And so when you have everything, what do you want now? You want people's soul. And this is why you see them doing this weirdo satanic shit, man, because they're trying to show the Most High, like, look, we're better than you. Which is the creature of both of them against the creator.
Second Thessalonians, the second chapter,
Act
man.
both of them against the handle of things I said in the Apocrypha.
Yeah, give me that in Job.
I got it right.
And then get that one in Isaiah 44 in the NLT.
This is Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Yeah, Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to disappoint this enterprise, this AI infrastructure, man. All right, you chipping up the world, you ruling the world through this technology, you know. All that's going to be corrupted, man. It's going to be taken down, you know. These devils don't have a chance, but in their mind, as it tells you, was it Psalms 49, that their inward thought is that their house shall continue forever. He believes that. He believes that he could defeat prophecy, that he could upset the Lord.
In the same breath, they're scared though. Like James 2 and 19 says that they're scared of the Most High, man. So it's like the Most High is it's like they're being moved by the pride, even though they're fearful. Man.
Yeah, but that's really the Lord. You know, yet they durst fight, the scriptures say, right?
Sure. Yep.
You know, so it all has to happen for the sake of the Lord's movie, right? Give me Isaiah 44:25 real quick, NLT.
This
You
is
know?
what Isaiah 44 and 25 in NLT. I exposed the false prophets as liars.
Yeah, that's these technocrats. They're part of the false prophet crew.
Right.
They're liars, man.
Yeah. You said the false prophet crew, they went past the church. Like Apostle Gabar in that lesson, Jesus Christ, they're no longer using that. That's done his job. So now they're showing you the real message, which is, like you said, Satanism.
Yep.
Them trying to transcend you into a goddamn robot, fucking cyborg thing.
Right.
I expose the false prophets as liars and make fools of fortune tellers.
Yeah, there you go. So these left hand priests, these enchanters, all right, these witches, these warlocks, they're liars, man. They're promising you life, but they're really bringing death. All right, this whole transhumanist movement, this ideology, this philosophy, this religion, all right, is a religion of death. Okay, it's just Satanism, man. Go ahead.
I cause the wise to give bad advice.
Yep. Yeah. Again, that's the same guys. Bad advice. Merging man with machine. We can create GMO humans now.
They're telling you that they're going to put something inside of you to detect when you're about to get sick, and it's going to help you not get sick.
Come on, man.
But why don't you just do what the Lord says and just live righteously when you don't get sick?
There you go.
You eat right, you exercise, you do what's supposed to be done, you're not going to get sick.
That's why the unwise king got to go. Go ahead.
I cause the wise to give bad advice,
Right?
thus proving them to be fools.
Yeah, see? These Edomites are being proved to be fucking fools, man. Is there any more wisdom in teaming? Hold that real quick. Jeremiah 49. Read that again out. Which is the verse?
Isaiah 44. Start over again.
Yeah, read it again, Slock.
Isaiah 44 in NLT. I expose the false prophets as liars and make fools of the fortune tellers.
Yep.
I cause the wise to give bad advice, thus proving them to be fools.
Yeah, see? The Lord is showing you Edomites, showing the world that you Edomites are nothing but fucking fools, man. All right? And you don't deserve the throne. You need to be dethroned, man. Right? Isaiah 47 in full effect, man. All right? Sit on the ground. There is no throne. It's time for the Edomite to be removed out of fucking power, man.
So you don't deserve nothing.
Come on, man.
But to be put in a pit. Because the amount of wickedness you've done on the earth, man, hey, for us to even allow you to do what you're going to be doing in the kingdom is a blessing. The Lord, he could have just snapped a finger and just get rid of you all together, man. But the fact that he's giving you 1,000 years to get your shit together before we burn your ass, that's mercy.
Yeah. Ezekiel 28, he said, look, you profess to be a God, but the Lord going to show you that you ain't a God, man.
He said, thou art no God in the hand of him that's laid.
Exactly, man. You're going to find out that you're just a fucking puny mortal man.
And it's always happened. It's happened. The Lord always humbles people that get in that mind frame where they're above what they think they are.
Exactly.
And it's happened. Look, if Esau was smart, like we go into the parable of the sower, and you had, they say if I could go back and warn my ancestors, you have Herod and Antiochus Epiphanes, two examples of Edomites that thought they were gods, and the Lord humbled them. Antiochus Epiphanes went so hard to where he tried to repent and was keeping the law, and the Lord still killed him.
Exactly. Look what happened to Nebuchadnezzar.
Right. in the field eating
Turned into a fucking beast. See? Give me that. What you had?
God, this is Jeremiah 49 and verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh, that he had taken against Edom, and had purpose, and his purposes, that he had purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. This ain't nothing. Stop going for a little bit.
Verse 7. Verse 7.
God.
7.
God. Jeremiah 49 and 7, it says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman?
Is wisdom no more in Teman? Look at the people who run the world. Look at the shit that they're pushing. The legislation, the laws, the mindset of the people. Right? This is why the earth is all fucked up.
That's why the lesson this morning. If you had common sense, you will be crying out.
Come on,
after
man.
everything you see going on the earth, man.
Life can't go on under this man's rulership, man.
Well, what benefit to society is letting fucking people change their gender? Letting grown-ass fucking men deal with children. What common sense does it make to make you fucking be with a machine?
Oh, we're going the wrong way, man.
Hey, you're going to put a chip inside of you so that somebody else can control your thoughts. That's stupid.
Yeah, and let's not forget the trafficking that's going on with these kids. That's a major thing out here, man. Between America, Ukraine, all that shit came out, man.
And if that don't tell you that in itself, they're telling you that they're going to do this shit to track everything. Well, if you see it, if you got Palantir where they can tell you where these Iranian leaders are and bomb the shit out of them, why can't you use Palantir to save these kids that's going missing?
Exactly.
You're the one trapped.
Because they're the one that's trafficking the kids, man. Right. And you Edomites gonna pay. It's all exposed. All right, you Amalekites, look, these devils are gonna pay, man, and they know it. That's why they're trying to get rid of Jake now.
Yep.
Judgment, the judgment is here, man.
That's right.
Go ahead,
God, it says, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
Is their wisdom vanished, man? Here it is. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked, and look what they've done to it. Look how they treated the earth. Look how they treated the inhabitants thereof, man. Right. Isaiah 24. That's why everybody's sick, dying. I read yesterday or a couple of days ago that everybody's getting sick and dying from these ultra processed foods that they're giving you in the restaurants, the shit you buy in the store. You can't eat. I was talking to the brother earlier. You can't eat a fucking balanced meal in this society, man.
No.
Everything is fucking just
Everything
cooked.
here is banned everywhere else.
And if you notice, food, especially now, has got worse.
It's worse.
Like, the shit don't taste the same. It don't keep you full.
That shit sit on your body.
Yeah, like,
Make
you gotta
you feel
do
like
you
shit.
gotta do extra work in the gym and shit to get that shit off.
You gotta cleanse your bowels out and
Yeah,
shit.
you gotta continually detox and do parasite
detox
cleansing.
all of that shit. And there's a parasite epidemic too that they're not talking about, man. Everybody running around with parasites in them, man. Sick as hell.
Because that processed food.
All this shit is fucked up. So
Processed
why do you
food,
want to
yeah.
remain here is the point. Why are you not crying out like Priest said? Man, you should be crying out. You should be complaining to the Lord daily over this shit, man. Right? This is the end of humanity under this man's rulership, man.
People don't care. That's the problem. You don't care. You don't care that you are literally watching the world crumble.
Come on,
in front of you. Like that video that constantly gets brought up on TikTok. End of the world, and what niggas is dancing.
Yeah, niggas is taking selfies.
Jumping around, hooping and hollering.
That's what we say. The hell 2/3 is all about the elect.
Can I get
the
this real
1/3
quick?
on his side, man.
Real quick. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and 20 in the GNT.
Yep.
It says, it is better to let many people of the present age perish than to allow them to neglect the law that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua has given them. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua has given clear commandments to everyone coming into this world, telling them what they should do to obtain life and to avoid punishment.
Yep.
But the wicked would not listen and refuse to obey him. In their foolishness, they have made their own wicked and deceitful plans. They denied the existence of the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua
Yep.
and refused to follow his ways. They have rejected his law, refused to accept his promises, disobeyed his decrees, and failed to do what he commanded.
There you go.
Going back to what Lamar was saying earlier in the lesson, to where, hey, you niggas, it's the best thing to happen for you is for the Most High just to kill your ass, put your spirit back into the spirit world until we get the kingdom.
That's it.
That's good.
That's mercy. Because you niggas ain't right out here.
It's ridiculously evil at this point, man. Right? This shit is just outlandish, man. And we the only ones that's crying out, man. You know, give me that in 2 Esdras 15 real quick. I'll pass it back to you. Like you told us. All right, about how the righteous cry out, the righteous blood crieth unto the Lord.
4 and 5.
You're not in your right mind if you're not crying out for all of this shit that's going on. Period.
So 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 8.
That's right.
I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness,
That's right.
which they profanely commit. Neither will I.
Yeah, like the Lord said, which they profanely commit. There is zero fear of the Lord, man. Niggas is just retarded with it, man. On camera with it. Right?
Yeah, look at that nigga phone extra stupid ass.
Yeah, pull his fucking hands
Pull
off.
his goddamn hand off.
Yeah, every year, every 4th of July, every year, it's always some dumb nigga blowing his hand off, man. They should do a compilation.
Yeah, like the nigga Giants, John Pierre.
Pull his fucking hand
They had to
off.
put that nigga shit back
Yeah.
together. They got one.
A nigga always get his hand blown off every 4th of July, man. Nigga, you playing with dynamite,
I'm
man.
saying, yeah, it's you a grown nigga shooting out fireworks, bro.
That shit is
At
crazy.
some point, nigga, you need to grow the fuck up, man.
The fuck? A lot of handless niggas out here, man.
That shit look like.
That's gonna be the nigga in the goddamn in the doctor getting that bionic
Yeah.
hand.
That shit look like goddamn sloppy
What's
Joe.
the nigga from Justice League?
Oh, cyborg.
Yeah, Cyborg. And you notice it was a Jake.
Yeah, nigga picked the.
All the Edomites got regular superpowers. You got Jake, the bionic nigga.
Just
Nigga,
like
half the
Jax.
face and shit.
Yeah, like Jack.
Like
with
Jax
the
on
with the
goddamn
metal
body
arms and
arms
shit.
Gotta put his shit
It's
on.
always Jake,
Yeah, why
man.
can't Jake have no?
Yeah, why can't Jake just be a regular?
He's all good.
Nigga, they gave us Green Lantern.
Yeah.
And then he always showing the white one.
Yeah.
It's like, come on,
Jake
bro.
can't have nothing, man. God damn, you got it, brother. Read that again.
Cyborg, though, get that nigga hand.
2 Ezra 15 and verse 8 from the top. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely
Which
commit.
they profanely commit, man. There's no fear of the Lord. Niggas is on the internet going crazy wicked, man. Doing all types of shit. Go ahead.
Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Right, because the Lord is fed up. This is why you see the things going on right now. All right, as we talked about the deportations, the private prisons. All right, the ICE. Okay, Esau showing his true colors. Go ahead.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me.
Yep.
And the souls of the just complain continually.
And the souls of the just complain continually. How can you not complain out here, man? This shit fucked up. Hey, Jake can't even get a good night's fucking rest. Right. Can't even sleep at night, man. Shit all fucked up, man. Wi-Fi signals. All right? Shit going on in the heavens, the radiation and shit. Right? Diet all fucked up, man. Right? Every day nigga gotta eat fucking cheeseburgers and tenders and shit, bro. The fuck?
Right.
Hot wings and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Chicken tenders.
Yeah. Barely can eat no fruits and vegetables.
comfort food.
Yeah.
Comfort foods, which is not comforting to your body. It tastes good. You feel good for the moment, but afterwards, bro,
Come on,
you
man.
might feel it.
Yeah.
That's what I said. You get fucking tired. It's not real. Yo, you gotta look. Let's say Jeremiah 6:16, man. Going back to the old way,
Yeah.
you understand. We didn't eat meat like that back then.
That's it, man.
Because if you understand that what meat does to the body, it takes a long time to process,
Right.
man. Like half the day.
Yeah. You go to sleep and wake up still fucking tired. The fuck?
Bro, it's so fucked up to where if you eat before you go to sleep, you wake up like you never ate, bro.
Come on, man.
And that food not even digest shit, man.
That's not real food. Seedless this and seedless
Yeah,
that.
seedless that, man.
And you niggas wonder why you walk around with that fucking pouch.
Yeah.
Nigga, grown men walk around with fucus.
Yeah.
Going like this and shit.
Goddamn, shit, it's full of shit.
Brain fog, fatigue, anxiety, right? Indigestion, stomach issues.
And most of that comes from parasites.
Come on, man.
Because when you mentioned that earlier, when you go into the old times, all kingdoms had parasite cleanses
Right.
and different, information about that. Why did you go to the doctor? Doctors don't know shit about parasites. Come on, man. They know. No, they don't. They don't know. That's not. If you go into the curriculum of what these doctors and hospitals, they don't know shit about parasites, man.
Yeah, inflammation running rampant.
Like, exactly. Diabetes really goes back, they said it's an imbalance of sugar, but it also goes back to a parasite too.
Yeah.
All this shit come back.
Parasites in the gut,
All,
the brain.
all these
All that,
STDs,
your blood.
all that shit is
It's
parasites.
parasites, man. Now, why do you think niggas is bipolar? You got parasites.
That's it.
You living, you got parasites.
We got to get the hell out of here. Read on out anymore.
Second Ezra 15.
Again, how can you not complain about this, man? Go ahead.
Second Ezra 15 and 9. Therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Hey, the Lord said He gonna avenge His people, man. He gonna receive all the innocent blood from among them, man. Vengeance is coming, man. We just gotta continue to wait on the Lord, man. And like the elder Yahshua was saying, man, Jake, our people are so burnt out. They look at being spiritual as being weak. Waiting on the Lord is weak. They want to find other solutions, other means. They want to march. They want to protest. They want to cry out. All right, to the system.
They want a tangible solution.
Yeah.
They don't want to have to worry, like you said, they don't have to worry about faith.
Yeah.
Because relying on faith means trusting in the unseen. Jake hasn't been taught how to do that in society, man.
Spiritually burned out, like the elder said, man.
Spirituality in this world is a thing
It's
that's
mocked.
It's like it's a mysticism, like a fairy tale.
Right. Yeah, like the chick we was dealing with when the C-19 came, and she said she lost her job, and she was like, "What do I do?" We told her to have faith, and she looked at us like we had two fucking heads in our head. Yeah, like she was offended. Like we like, sis, you gotta have faith. Lord gonna provide. Just continue to just maintain. She looked at us like we was fucking crazy.
How is faith gonna pay my bills?
Yeah, how is faith gonna pay my bills?
You know, faith is you know the Lord is always gonna deliver when you need it.
That's it, man. But that's our people, though, man. Faithless, right?
This is a book.
Yeah.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes 2 and verse 10. Look at the generation of O and C. Did ever any trust in the Lord
Yup.
and was confounded?
Nope.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
There you go, man. There you go. We got the examples.
We've got plenty of examples throughout the scriptures how the Lord always made a way.
That's it.
So that's where you should put your trust in. Lean on the Lord. Put your trust in the faith of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man.
That's it.
That's why we always say faith is a gift, and that gift wasn't given to all men. It was only given to the elect of the nation of Israel. Man.
That's it, man.
Everybody else in the society, you see through their works, you see how they move, they don't have faith in the Lord, man.
It's called.
Yep.
Gotta have faith.
Yeah, faith is a gift, man. And actually, faith shows strength.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Faith is what's gonna get us through these times.
Yeah, that's faith in the Lord. That's it. That's all we got, man.
Yeah.
We're not leaning on any weapons or anything like that.
Yeah.
We're putting our trust in Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Yeah.
He's the only way that's gonna get us up out of here.
I was keeping Jake's shirt and walked by and had a heart the word Saint Mortem on it. And our people love, they trust in death.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was the spirit that he walked by with that on there. It was showing you the mindset of where we at with this, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Lord said that though. All that hate me love death.
Yeah, and let not that incredulity them trouble them.
Ooh,
That
hey.
lack of faith.
It's the spirit too. It said in Italian slang, especially among young people.
Yeah.
That's heavy. Because these especially this young generation, they don't believe in nothing about the Most High, man.
Yeah.
Because this society has groomed them so much to where that shit doesn't well, not just like I'm gonna say shit.
Yeah.
But the Most High and spirituality in the Bible, none of that helps them today because they've been raised up in the world to where everything has been given to them.
Yeah.
They-
Look at the culture
they're
they was
demons.
raised in though.
They're literally demons, man.
Homosexuality, death, blasphemy,
Drugs.
drugs,
Gangster music,
drill.
a false reality.
You know?
Fucking all this technology and
Yeah.
shit, man.
Yeah, we was talking about it in the car. These niggas are so glued to their phones, to the computer, they don't know how real life operates.
Man, hey, that's the spirit. Sometimes you scroll on TikTok, when you look back at even the early 2000s and the 90s, how people was operating, it was totally different, man. Everybody had their own sense of humor. Everybody in this society act alike. They're trying to be like everybody. Back then, everybody was just different in their own ways,
There was
man.
a uniqueness in society.
Yes,
There's no anything unique about this world, and especially when it comes to to anything righteous.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be the next demon.
Yeah, the biggest one.
Yeah.
Thanks to social media.
King Bond and shit.
We have the next to go viral.
Yeah, that's
Ecclesiastes 2 and
Something like that.
10 and 11. Or whom did ever despise that he called upon him?
Yeah.
That called upon him. For the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of affliction.
And saveth in the time of affliction. And we believe that. All right? When it gets gruesome out here, when Jacob's trouble is amplified even on a higher level, we believe that the Lord is going to provide. Shelter, resources, food, water, all of that. Isaiah 65, he said, my servants shall eat and have drink, but you should be hungry and thirsty. My servants shall rejoice, but you shall howl for vexation of spirit. Right? So it's going to be clearly in them times that the Lord has preserved his saints that are going to be taken care of. Right? And we believe that we're the men. Right? Give me Psalm 91, start at the top. Just to make that point. Okay? Somebody going to eat. Somebody going to survive. Somebody going to be protected. All right? Somebody going to have the hedge. Somebody going to get the power. All right? As it is written. Go ahead.
Psalms 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. That's his protection, man. We're keeping ourselves in the secret places of the Most High, which is this knowledge and understanding of the scriptures, man. All right? Staying prayed up. Constantly repenting, man. Seeking the Lord. All right? Just trying to stay under the Lord's favor. Go ahead, brother.
I will say of the Lord Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In him will I trust.
In him will I trust, man. Go ahead.
Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
Yeah, who's the snare of the fowler? That's the Edomite. Go ahead.
And from the noisome pestilence.
What's that? The nuclear destruction. All right, because hey, that nuclear destruction is part of the plagues. All right, it's part of the pestilence that the Lord is going to bring on the earth. Go ahead.
He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust.
Yeah, that's the angels. Somebody's going to have divine protection. All right? Somebody's going to receive a divine intervention. Go ahead.
Not only is it written, but it makes sense.
Come on, man. Did it not happen with our forefathers?
Right. But you see what Esau's coming with, and if the Lord's going to preserve his men, that's the only way that's going to
Come on,
happen.
man. All this left hand power that's being raised up, that's being seen right now. You don't think the Lord going to raise up the right hand?
Yep. Daniel 12. And at that time, Michael shall stand up.
There you go.
The great prince was standing for the children of thy people.
The biggest form of divine intervention right here. Michael the archangel. All right? The second in command of the Yahweh Shah, man. Go ahead.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as was never since there was a nation, even to the time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book.
That's how, look, that details how bad it's going to be, man. It's going to be terrible out here where the Lord's going to actually send his top angel down, man.
There's gonna be so much trouble on it.
There's going to be so much trouble.
People are being, and it's already been manifested. A lot of trouble's coming.
That's right.
Hey man, get a piece to add. God, this is Sirach 2 and verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see.
God, that's the spirit.
Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So just like the brothers was going into, man. Look at our forefathers, man. Look at Daniel, the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Is a clear example of faith being shown and then being delivered.
King David.
King David, man.
Hey, remember, hey, Saul wanted to kill King David, man. King David was on the run. Fleeing and fleeing in caves. You know? But the Lord preserved King David, man. You know? Provided for him. See? You got that. You got more?
Let me finish this out.
Yep, you got it.
Verse 11, it says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. So the time to repent is now, man. Not later, right now. You know what I mean? Because, hey, like it says, the Most High is full of mercy and compassion. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you know, the Most High's love and compassion is limited. It's a limit to it, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Doors of mercy is closing.
It's not like the world tells you what God has unconditional love.
Right.
The Lord's love comes with conditions.
Right.
You know, and the condition is you're gonna listen, and if you don't, you're gonna die.
Psalms 91. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust.
Under his wings shalt thou trust. Go ahead.
His trust shall be thy shield and buckler.
Yep.
Thou shalt not be
What is the purpose of a shield and a buckler? To protect you. Armor. Put on the whole armor of the Most High. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night,
Yep.
nor for the arrow that flieth by day,
Which is basically the destruction, man. Go ahead.
nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Yeah, hey, as we talked about, we're at the height of the fullness of the sufficiency. Right? The peak of this man's new world order. He thinks he's about to activate and do this thing. Right? But the elect, whoever they may be, are going to have covering in that time, man. When this man comes down with complete, full wrath. Go ahead.
8,000 shall fall at thy side,
Yep.
and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
But it should not come near unto thee. All right?
All the different ways of dying.
Oh, it's gonna be mass death out here,
It's gonna be
man.
people dying from all different types of ways.
All types of shit, man.
Man,
Wars, plagues,
Civil
pestilence,
unrest,
civil unrest,
lack of
15
food.
all of that. Yeah.
So, yeah. The four kinds of
But the elect are gonna be untouched. Go ahead.
Only with
It's
thy
gonna be
eyes.
like Denzel and Book of Eli.
Yeah, Book of
man.
Eli. Yeah.
Bullets were flying past them. Really, when you look at it, the bullets actually didn't fly past them. They were going, but they weren't hitting. When you look at it, like watch it again, they don't go. It actually goes to them, but it just don't hit them.
Yeah. But what was he doing in the whole movie? Walking by faith.
And he was blind.
Yeah, you didn't know you was blind to the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
Walk by faith, not by sight.
That's it. That was the message of the movie.
And on top of that, he was living the word
Yeah.
because at the end he rewrote the whole Bible off of memory.
It was in him.
Yeah.
Whew. And see, that's the spirit. When we go through that trial, it's gonna have to be in us at that point.
Isaiah 33:6.
Man.
And that's why at the end of the day,
Man.
you know, for you guys that are in the truth, that are really in the truth, not just knowing that you are Israelite, you have to, like the brother said, you have to live this word. It's more than about knowing a million precepts. You gotta know how to apply them, what they go towards. Because this whole thing of us learning how to live, it's about living being a living word, man. Like your house shot was.
That's heavy,
being
man.
renewed.
That's heavy stuff, bro.
Because it's a lot of these dudes that come and go that just know scripture.
Yeah. But trying to be all deep and shit.
But don't know how to apply the scripture. That don't know what they're involved in, man. This thing goes beyond teaching. You gotta live this thing, man.
Walking like you're talking, right? Who made that song? Migos.
Yeah.
Walking like you're talking. Go ahead.
Psalm 91:7. 8,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand,
That's right.
but it shall not come nigh thee.
Yep.
It's 90 degrees out here. Why you got a safety mask on, bro? That's cool.
That's another thing. That's another part of what we talked about. Not the rent, but how this generation is cooked. It's fucking 100 degrees out here. You got a shiesty mask on and a hoodie on. The fuck wrong with you? Big sweatpants on. The fuck? That's a demon on you, bro.
Yeah. You know you hot.
Yeah, literally, and that's why the cops is like, yo, when they see people like that, they profile them, man. The fuck is?
I would.
It's 100
Yeah.
degrees out here, my nigga. You got a full sweatsuit
That
on.
show me you ain't up to no good.
With a mask, yeah, exactly. You ain't.
I grab you.
Come on, man. The police justified,
I
man.
grab you niggas before I grab this car.
You know?
Dead ass. I don't give a fuck. I was big grabbing you. I was like, hey, I don't know.
As soon as you see that nigga walking in the street, like, oh shit.
What good
What
is
he up to, man?
What good is this gonna come from a nigga in the shiesty?
Come on, man. A shiesty mask with a full sweatsuit on?
Now I can understand the wintertime, but even then I still wouldn't
man.
do it. But still. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Al.
Psalm 91:7. 8,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
That's the spirit, public menace. That's Jay. Jay, hey, the Lord been sending examples every time, bro.
Hey, spirit expression is
Come
felt.
on, man.
Spirit.
And he had a black hat on and a
Black
fucking
hat.
shirt.
Come on, man.
Job 33 and 14. The Most High speaking once and twice. And
That's it. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see reward of the wicked.
Yeah, only with thine eyes, and the elect are going to see the reward of the wicked, man.
Yeah,
Those that get beamed up into those chariots, man.
seeing Esau get his judgment and these niggas out here, man.
That's it.
Verse 9. Because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy
And
dwelling.
this is what we believe, man. Hey, there's members of the elect that are going to be untouched, that are not going to receive the plagues, all right, that are going to make it through the evils, right? Any more?
For he shall give his angels charge over thee,
Yep.
to keep thee in all thy
He
ways.
shall give his angels charge over thee, man. Again, divine intervention, divine protection. Protection from on high, man. And the angels are going to intervene. Go ahead.
They shall bear thee up in thy hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Keep going.
Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion and the dragon shall thou trample under feet.
Yeah, because the Lord going to raise up power, man. Okay? Spiritual power on the right-hand side, man. Go ahead.
Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him.
That's it.
I will set him on high, because he had known my name.
I will set him on high because of what? He hath known my name. All right? The name matters. The name is the key component, man. Okay? Keep going.
He shall call upon me, and I will answer him.
Yep.
I will be with him in trouble.
Always send examples. Always send examples, bro. We can't make this up, man. We speak it and it come to pass. That shit crazy. Go ahead, bro. Read it again.
Psalms 91 and 15. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him.
Yep.
I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him.
I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him. So how are you gonna call upon the Lord if you don't know his name? If his name don't matter? All right. How are you gonna receive the protection of the Lord when you're talking about you can call the Lord any name you want? All right. Go ahead. And those that's banging on the law, the law. All right. We're gonna see how much the law protects you in that time, man. Go ahead.
With long life will I satisfy him and show him my
And
salvation.
show him my salvation, man. All right? That's dealing with the elect, the ones that's going that trust in the name of the Lord, man. All right? That's not going to forsake the name of the Lord. See? So this is serious business out here, man. All right? We're in that time, man. Destruction at the door, salvation's at the door. We're in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble, famines and plagues. All right? And all hell breaking loose out this bitch, man. You know? Y'all got anything else you want to throw in there? That's it. So we'll wrap it up then.
God, man. Lord
You know?
willing, this lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. I'm going to face the east. Call Holoyim Lad, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostle, elders, great deal, some of the well. Peace and citation, all the Akim, pushing this truth without righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.
Hey, shalom.
That nigga rolled by